And hello, welcome in, welcome anyone who may be here already or joining soon. Welcome back. It has been another week. And so in the weekend I usually have time to stream. I feel like the camera is gonna be laggy today. I tried to change some settings regarding the exposure and stuff, but with no success. And hello Dot, good to see you feeling good. Hope you had a good week and everything. Good weekend so far. I'm trying to kind of pick up the pace of being live again on Saturdays pretty much because I wasn't the past few weeks. But yeah, we're just gonna have some Phasmophobia tonight, maybe something different, I don't know. I've been thinking about streaming some Star Wars Jedi Survivor once the game is fixed on PC, meaning that I'm currently waiting for the devs to patch the crashes out of the game because currently it crashes every 20 minutes to an hour when you play it. So I played through the first game, through my first playthrough like that, but you have to restart it yourself in order to not have it crash. Playing some very recent game right now, and what is that? That sounds great. Unless that's like sarcastic and it's an old one, but even then, pretty good. I was gonna launch Phasmo and my voice is killing me again. Oh, well, you know, the classics are always the best. Like, the games I do enjoy the most are the old ones, mostly. And I don't know if you saw the new Steam UI as well, but it's quite different, so that's gonna take some use to. And I don't know if that's the thing I usually use for the game, but we will go and we will figure it out, I guess. I feel like I got the tiny tired eyes today. I don't know why. I mean, I do know why because I'm tired, but like the small eyes you guys you got when you just woke up or something, that's how it feels. Or recent version. Yeah, well, that's the thing. A lot of the times you can't see the difference apart from the newer players and like modern contexts added to the game, but and my week has been good. It's been a long week, and like currently at work I gotta figure out how to get my vacation week that I normally have next week, or like not in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, cancelled. But then if like my boss wants me to keep it because otherwise he's not sure that I might have a vacation week, which is fine by me. But then apparently if everyone doesn't get at least 1 week of vacation through the summer, it is, or it could get the company in trouble, so it's a whole shit show to figure out, and I have to work this out with my boss. But since I haven't signed the papers anyway, logically you can't really put me on vacation if I haven't given my consent. But yeah, that's 23. Yeah, well, I mean, I guess they do tweak a few things in between games, but I mean, overall, I would say on the core gameplay and on a lot of things, I don't feel like it changes a lot. Hopefully not. And let me know if the game is washed out on the stream as well, because it kind of feels like it currently. Yeah, well, I guess so, but like usually when I look at a game, I look at the cool gameplay. That's what I'm interested in. That's why the Need for Speed games that I play are mostly 20 years old at this point. That's why I'm more interested in the Arkham games than any modern game. But yeah, a few changes can be nice. And let me actually, you know what? We're gonna start with the challenge mode so that we don't have to spend any stuff so far. Correctly find the ghost type in 6 Tanglewood. Okay, so we gotta play Tanglewood 3 times. Déjà vu. And when I read Deja Vu, I feel like almost I always hear the American accent, just because when it's used in an English sentence, it always has this English accent. That's kind of funny. The map we're gonna do right now, Dot. This one. And is it just like, is it just gonna be a normal game, or is it gonna be like, what's the catch? Because right now we have all the stuff. We are not missing sanity. What's the catch gonna be? It does seem too convenient, like we got all monitors, all the stuff, minus one camera, or maybe, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but you know, but kind of weird because you hear it like that in your head whenever you speak English, but then when you want to say it, it just comes out naturally when you speak French. Actually, you know what I always have this reflex, like this. Like my first reflex is always to take the flashlight and the candle. Yeah. But it's kind of funny how French made its way into certain sentences in English. Okay, I don't have any sprint. There's the catch. Rip in peace, as we're most likely just gonna get run over by the ghost. And I'm guessing the ghost, or like I wouldn't be surprised if the ghost had a speed boost as well. It would be the least of the surprises. I've taken the camera. And I don't know how long I'm gonna be live today as well, by the way, because it is currently extremely hot around here. Or like not the hottest, but hot enough so that my PC generates, or like turns my room into a sauna. Like this, these steamy places. Yeah, well, it's like 30 degrees, so it's, I would say it's perfect. But when you have a PC running inside with like 2 monitors, the heat starts to build up very fast, especially when you have a second PC that's streaming as well. So it's not perfect, but I've had it worse in the past. So yeah, I used to, like during summer when I was a long time ago, also we have rain clipping through the ceiling, I used to play Mass Effect with my good old scuffed PC that didn't have a side panel because the PSU was too big for the case, so it was popping out, but then the cables of the PSU were blocking all airflow going in and out of the case. And I had a GTX 260 which had a blower type of fan, which was not even overheating. It was running at like 80-90 degrees all summer when it was 40 outside. And there was no airflow in the case, so it was heating a lot more and like blowing boiling air into my room as well. And I managed then, so it's not as hardcore now, that's for sure. And we've had no sign for the ghost whatsoever. Even though I haven't been paying any particular attention to it. We want to buy a baguette. You don't. And hello Dostro, by the way, thank you for the resub, I appreciate the 14 months. Absolutely insane long time support. But you want to buy a baguette? You don't, you buy two. Je veux acheter une baguette. And I guess non, t'en achètes deux. Something like that. If it's more of a vindictive sentence, that would sound right. Hope you're doing good, hope you had a good week and good weekend. That's the wrong thing. Okay, no ghost. I'm telling you, this house is currently not haunted. It is all good and fine. Everything is great with it. Oh. I don't know if you have that one in France at least. Yeah. Sometimes when you have to translate things from French to English, it's fine, but from English to French, it can be tricky. Tricky. You know what? Let's take this. It's kind of weird having the rain in the game when it's been beautiful outside. Busy week. Oh yeah. At least now it's the weekend. Get to rest and be recharged. But yeah, depending on what job people do, summer is either a bit more chill or it's even worse. So I can definitely understand that. And okay, so I have been missing the freezing temps for the past 10 minutes. This is how I'm currently involved mentally into the game. This is the kind of brain power I am packing today. Ribozo, that's how it's gonna end. Without the sprint at that. Okay. Why not? Oh, we don't have dots. Wait, what? What? Isn't dots like a default piece of equipment that you would have? I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be. And oh, that sounds like a lot of fun. A lot of engines going crazy then. I've actually never been to a drag race like contest, but maybe one day. One day. How am I gonna do this without the dots? So especially imagine if we have only one evidence, and the one evidence that we have is the dots, or like other dots apart from the freezing, that is. Okay, let's say this works. Yeah. But even then, I feel like F1 is not the most exciting when it comes to racing. I don't know why, I never really got into F1 as much as just sports car overall. Yeah. That just sounds like it would completely destroy your eardrums. If that is the word, yes. And I might have fucked up my camera placement. Okay, EMF, spirit box. Feels like a small of quake. Yeah, I bet. It's kind of like wait, what's fireworks, that's the word. Kind of like fireworks, especially when you're really close to it. Yeah. It's mostly because it feels very I don't know. Like pretty much all of the colors are the same. Ooh. Okay, ghost. I probably should look for a hiding spot, by the way. Yeah. To be honest, yeah, like usually when it comes to racing, I would rather see cars that you would be able to see on the road, stuff like that. And I have absolutely zero hiding spots, by the way. This is gonna be great. This is going to be absolutely amazing. No hiding spots ahead. Where are you? Oh shit. Dum. Where are you? Are you here? We got it. Imagine if we have... Okay, là... However, we have a few minutes to get out before... Sanity runs out. I just saw because now that we have a Moroi, it just plays the curse on us. We could have... If we were low enough on Sanity, it could have gone really bad. And hello play, good to see you doing good. Thank you for the 14 months. Very babu indeed. Big babu nuga booga. Hope you're doing good, hope you had a good week, good weekend. Let's get the Moroi. Hoping that all is well.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
125. No sub notification sound. Interesting. It could be stream elements because I saw that I just lost my activity feed before the stream, so I had to set it up again. I just do not know if it works. What if I do this? Does it work? If I replay it, did this work? No. Yeah. I think it might be a Suleiman's issue. Yeah, because like I said, I lost the activity feed before the stream. I had to set it up again, and I don't know why now it's not working. So same for you, resub. Reload overlays. Okay, I'm not gonna touch anything now. Maybe I'm gonna break something. Streaming tech issues, yeah, no, right. We wouldn't know anything about that here. We absolutely innocent when it comes to tech issues on stream. Everything has always been perfectly smooth and ran well, so.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly.
At least the mic works, that's true. Like ever since I pretty much got back to the presets for the streaming encoding, no issues whatsoever. But at this point, like when I'm gonna upgrade my CPU, I'm gonna have to throw in my current CPU into my streaming PC, so it might actually be even better. And I might actually be able to get maybe 1080p 60. Candle crucifix ghost event. Okay. Still no dots, still no brain. Hopefully we get freezing again this time. 1080p 69, yeah. Or no, maybe one day. For now though, I would very much like for 4K streaming to be supported, because that would be kinda nice. Probably muted. Mhm. Yes, indeed. But, yeah. But the thing is, like, I would rather have 900p 60 than 1080p 60 if 1080p 60 has to look all mushy and like weird whenever there's a lot of movement and pixelated. And I forgot for a second what breaker was. It's not here. Okay, so it's downstairs. No brain run today. Ouija again? It's like it's meant to be. Or maybe it's just challenge mode. Mm-hmm. No ghosts. Like I said, the house is not haunted. Everything is fine. Pick a challenge with Pringles. Whoa, what? Did I Oh. I think we set that up some time ago. Where if you like, you can basically pick a challenge for the game. You know? Like no evidence or something. And it's a long time ago at this point. Okay, still no ghosts. Again. Sorry. Maybe I should actually put my glasses on if I'm going I'm going to be tired. Better. Yeah, plus 50 accurate there. Better be ready. 200 IQ plays. And I heard the door, I just don't know which. Mm-hmm. This one. Like living room with freezing again, that would be nice. Just saying game. Let's hope I don't fall asleep before the end of the stream. I might put it to just sleeping, just in case. And did I even change the title, by the way? Like now that I'm... Okay, well, actually that sounds pretty accurate, even though it's the same as last time. Okay, well... No brain run challenge. That sounds more than accurate. At least I think so. I guess it is fine. Yeah, whenever I start the stream I always get this feeling that I forgot something. A lot of the times I don't. But today I did. That's accurate, yeah, alright. And freezing again, what do you mean? What is this? Yeah, I run on like 3 hours of sleep. So don't come at me. I am in a dangerous mood. let me try. Yeah, you can do that as well. Bless you, I guess. Nice to be young. Yeah, it's also nice to die at 40 because you slept 12 hours your entire life. That's gonna be nice too. But it is what it is. I don't know. Well, technically, although technically my dad also doesn't need a lot of sleep. Like, it's always nice, don't get me wrong, but even though now he's obviously older than I am, he can still sleep like 4-5 hours each night and get away with it. That's just nap, yeah. Or then I nap during the week. Usually what I do is that I sleep like 4 or 5 hours during the week. And then I kind of use the night from Saturday night to Sunday and then Sunday to Monday to recharge a bit. If that makes sense. But yeah, it also depends on how the nights go at work as well. Like sometimes it's a lot more chill, so not much going on, so you don't get as tired as you normally do, stuff like that. So I guess it kind of works, at least for now. Maybe I should actually, like, might be a good idea actually to get some crucifixes in, just because otherwise we might die. We're already at 60% sanity. The ghost is going hard on the sanity. And the ghost events. If we die here, it's a rip in peace. Like, we have no smudge, no hiding spots. Unless we find a way to talk the ghost out of killing us, I don't see much survival happening. And why did I get the feeling that was gonna happen? Bring my equipment out of the building before I can leave. Ah. Okay. You know what? Easy. Easy. Somewhat. I think, maybe, probably. Maybe not. Ah. We have freezing. Don't have much else. I can't wait for the thermometer to get changed. Because right now it is absolutely scuffed. And you're actually gonna have to upgrade it to get it back to the point it is at by default now. Where are you? Are you friendly? Let's go. Once again, another baboon. and fingerprints. Let's go. We have a mimic. Oh. Be glad you didn't ask that on Asylum. True. Yeah, I did that. I turned it down because Twitch sent me a counter offer for a $5 discount at Burger King, so I took the Twitch deal, obviously. Like, it's actually insane how Twitch has never been so close to losing everything, and the fact that it's actually self-inflicted is insane. Yeah. Crazy. Like, if Twitch doesn't make it, the only thing to blame is gonna be Twitch. Because, like, even I'm not feeling that motivated to stream on Twitch particularly right now. It's just that it's still more convenient for me, but... Wow. But yeah, turned it down. Twitch had the 6931. Obviously. Probably no time soon. If anytime. Honestly, if I were to move, I would probably like move to YouTube instead. Yeah. Yeah, I think Kik even crashed, or like had issues running with all the traffic that was going on. It's kind of insane. And the fact that like XQC being paid more than most NBA players, for example, is also insane. And okay, so I can bring the stuff out of the house safely, kind of, as long as the mimic doesn't mimic a demon. Let's bring that out. Bring that out. Yeah. I can't remember a day that we had where Nightbot wasn't drunk, just saying, like, you know, just so that it's out there. Yeah. But it's like, that's the crazy thing. I feel like last year at this time Twitch was a lot better off, and within the span of a year things just completely crashed. It's like actually insane. Like, TwitchCon Paris didn't make nearly as much noise as TwitchCon Amsterdam, for example. It wasn't nearly talked about as much. Just because people don't care as much anymore, that's... yeah. I don't know, it's kind of sad when you really think about it. What has changed since last year? I would say the thing I feel the most, at least, is the kind of the atmosphere going on Twitch right now. The fact that people are a lot more bitter towards it and resentful even, and the fact that people don't trust it anymore. And the fact that the community spirit apart from the streamers' communities is kind of gone. Like I said, TwitchCon Paris hasn't made nearly as much noise as Amsterdam. Like, to be honest, I didn't even know when it was, or like what happened and stuff. The fact that Twitch is okay, calm it. The fact that Twitch is also losing a lot of streamers as well. But yeah. Yeah, apparently it is. Apparently it is, I think. Is it? No, it is. Okay. Ah, fuck, I have the crucifix left. But yeah. And that's the tip of the iceberg. It's just, I don't understand where they get these decisions from. Like, who in their right mind thinks that grabbing streamer sponsorships, even though they took it back to some extent, I'm pretty sure they're gonna try again to pull a move like this, just in a different form, because, you know, they're gonna try and twist it in a way that's gonna seem like it's benefiting the streamers when it's not. But like, the way I see the sponsorships thing is they basically just try to like hard grip on the streamer's livelihood and just take even more of it after having dropped it down to 50-50 for a lot of them. Or like more like taking away the ability to getting the 70-30, and the fact that now that the 70-30 is gonna be back to some extent, you basically need 350 subs minimum for 3 months, I think, to be eligible, the Partner Plus thing. But that's gonna be like for really not many streamers at all. So it's really only gonna benefit a small portion of them. Yeah, exactly. That's kind of how I see it as well. Like, yeah. They try to say things, redeem their image, but like, it's not the image that Twitch has to redeem, it's the platform and the way they manage it. And I genuinely do not understand how the decision makers at Twitch
Ready for you.
just even think about pulling these moves and think that it's gonna go well, or think that it's gonna like be some marketing 5-head move. Just completely disconnected from reality. It's like they're completely disconnected from reality. They probably think that they're pulling some 200 IQ moves to extract and grip onto the livelihood of streamers, those especially that live from it, not so much the small ones like me, but you know, they try and get their hands in the cookie jar and yeah, I don't know. Yeah, exactly. Like, it's kind of like Overwatch. They keep on pushing and pushing and pushing, and at some point, people are going to stop caring about it. And yeah, you don't have 250 subs, which is not really a full-time job. Yeah, but then why not just giving to everyone and like allowing people that don't make 250 subs to have more of a chance to live from it? Does that make sense? Like, they do this because they know that it's only going to benefit a very small percentage of streamers, and it's actually I do think it's a good thing to benefit people that do live from it, because like, if your salary is the amount of subs you have, mostly 70-30 is going to do a hell of a difference, especially since the sub prices were modified like 2 years ago to fit each country and stuff. That's going to do a difference. But then why can't the smaller ones have it too? Like, I understand in a way, but I also don't. It doesn't seem right. But yeah, but I do think that a lot more people are going to stop caring about the platform, and that's when it gets into dangerous territory, because when you don't care anymore, what reason do you have to stick around, you know? Yeah. Yeah, it is a lot, like, and it's the fact that, imagine you're at like 300 for 3 months, you still can't get the Partner Plus, you can't really get to that point, to that 70-30, if you are just at 300 subs, because you need that 50 extra. It's kind of this all or nothing type of mindset that I'm not really for. Yeah, but I mean, I don't think that right now Twitch has much interest in making smaller streamers grow. It's that simple. Like, they don't have much of an interest for it. Their interest lies with the people that, like, you know, the 0.1% of people. That's the ones that they try to, you know, keep close, and especially keep on the platform. So yeah, and that would actually be much better, honestly, than having ads during the streams and before. And it's the same with YouTube. Sometimes I'm gonna start watching a YouTube video, and then I see ads 1 out of 2, 20 seconds and skip over. I'm like, well, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna do something else. I'm not gonna watch the video, it's not worth it. So since I didn't watch the ad, there's little to no revenue, and there's no view for the creator. Same thing with Twitch. Sometimes you're gonna pop onto a new stream, you're gonna be like, I'm gonna check this streamer out, gonna start watching the stream, add 1 out of 8 or something, and then you get the 30 seconds that you can skip. You're like, well, maybe I should do something else instead. There's nothing to gain from it apart from short-term gain, I would say. To keep, yeah, exactly, player, exactly. They want to keep the bigger ones because the bigger ones are the ones that make them the money. So for now, at least, they don't have any interest in making the smaller ones grow. Yeah. But like, even just if ads on the main page would allow for less ads during the streams directly, that would be a good thing. But let's be honest, if we were to have ads on the main page, Twitch would just keep the ads the same way as they are on the stream, because they would think, why not have both? Why not have both the ads on the main page and both the ads on the stream to make even more money? That's the kind of mindset they would go for. It's like the middle ground is completely gone. They just try to, you know. Yeah. But that would also be encouraging. Like, for example, with what I make on Twitch right now, I don't see the interest in, you know, the whole financial aspect of it, which, even though I stream because I do like it and I want to, if you were to make more money on the platform, it would also be a further motivation to keep on, you know, to keep on working harder, I guess. It's like, imagine if at my job tomorrow, or like Monday, I come back to my job and my boss is like, well, we're gonna have to take away, let's say, $400 on your pay each month. Are you okay with that? No, I will not. Kind of the same thing, even though it is my livelihood and Twitch is not. Well, it will make a difference here. And the most important part for me would, I guess, would be that I wouldn't feel like I'm being kind of treated as some kind of idiot who, you know, who's under the thumb of Twitch. Like, well, you know what, you already make little to zero money on the platform, but you're gonna make even less because that extra 50 cents that I can make by being a greedy fuck, I'm gonna take it, you know. That's the whole logic behind it as well. Like, I would feel like getting a 70-30 for everyone would be also getting some respect from Twitch to their streamers, and not just Twitch constantly trying to peg you without your consent, pretty much. Yeah. But that doesn't really change the points that I just made. Less motivation and a sense of disrespect coming from the platform towards me. And I'm pretty sure we have a UA, by the way. But yeah, I've also been thinking about completely making YouTube videos and just not streaming at all.
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you.
But I do miss it a bit, not gonna lie. Holy moly. 3,000 bucks. Yeah. Or maybe other things, you know, like the thing about videos is that you have a lot more possibilities when it comes to what you can do, what you can talk about, what you, like you have a lot of planning that goes behind it, so you can kind of polish the whole thing out and not make something as scuffed as it is right now. Once you split on that 3K, well, you know, I would say good 99 to 1. That would be it. 99 for me, of course. But yeah, and by the way, we figured out that it was a UA instantly because the door closed fully in front of me, and only the UA can do that. So it was fairly easy. Yeah, it does, but I used to do it at some point. But it did take so much time that I stopped because at the time I was in university and like the editing, I was editing until like from 8 PM to 6 AM. Stuff like that. When I was making the Phasmo videos as well, I was editing from like 10 AM to 8 PM non-stop. Full-time editor, yeah. I wish. To be honest, I wish. But yeah. We are actually done now with the challenge mode. Resetting today is perfect. And we pretty much warmed up. We can go on to some different things. What is this? What? That's the no evidence, right? Yes, it is, I think. What? Why sprinting off? What? That's the hardcore thingy. And nice, don't enjoy the food, definitely. Enjoy. You know, then that's the yeah, that's the old money farming difficulty. But then why do I have no sprint on this one? I am confusion. Okay. Let's go, I guess. I'm not a big fan of the lack of sprint, but then it means that if I were to take off the sprint, or like to add it again, oh, it's not that much actually. What? Okay, you know what? Wait. Let me do this. Let me go on to professional. And zero evidence. There we go. That would be the no evidence. Yes. Okay, we got it. And 7.10, it's not that bad as well, it's pretty good even. I would say so. And Bridge view. You know what? We haven't had bridge view in some time. Let me just maybe add that to the title just because it was nice.
We've arrived. Check the equipment and get set up before investigating. No report this time.
Okay, I'm typing on the wrong keyboard.
Going in blind.
Monkey brain. Confirmed. No. Évidence. There we go. Does this work? Yes. Okay. Yeah, well, you know, like when you make good food, it's always worth it. Like, cooking is always a nice part of the day, I would say. I haven't had dinner yet as well, so I don't even know how long I'm gonna be live for, to be honest. I haven't had dinner so far. EMF, escape, candle, whatever. Whatever. Actually, maybe. Wait. No. I'm gonna need to change something. I think I'm gonna get the starting sanity to 0, just so that when I start, I can get the hunt directly. Demon.
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you.
That we would have found out most likely very fast. There we go. Okay, now we good. Now we good. Then we can go in and we can waste a smudge instantly because I misclicked. And then we can go in. Hoping that I find the hiding spot fairly fast and that I don't just get absolutely demolished. Realm 1. Okay, nice. Okay, we have a Diogen. Confirmed. Yep. Gonna have to watch for the double backs, I am telling you. Well, that was quite the quick no evidence. Let's go. Ah. Well. How do turntables turn? I think. Oh.
Welcome back. I prepared some jobs.
Actual speedrun, and we made $145 for like 2 minutes of work. Insane. Okay, now let's play for real. Let's get an actual game where we actually have to work for it. Easy speedrun. Oh. No hiding spots. Oula. Okay, if it's something like right now, I am dead. We are freezing. Wait, do I not have any hiding spot or what? Yeah. Okay, so it's normal speed. First thing. It's literally like it waited for me to reach the landing spot. How polite and how considerate. Better than the speedrun, yeah. Anything is better than the speedrun, to be honest. Just saying. And is it done? Okay. So we can rule out. Maybe not the Jinn yet. We can rule out the Revenant. Round 2. Raiju not yet. Tay, Diogen, and Moroi. Okay. Now that we get the first ones out of the way, gonna be easy. Okay, now let's merge. I got you. Let's do that. Okay, so now we can go back in, stay with the candle to see if it starts hunting as well. It's an early hunter or what? Even something like a mare could hunt technically. Okay, so we do have an early hunter. Uh-huh. Alright, alright. You done? Yes. No, 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 no. Leave my sanity alone. Leave it alone. Yeah, trying to sniff me like that. Okay, Spirit, Wraith, Phantom. We can. I mean, yeah. That we can rule out. We can rule out. We can rule out. We can rule out. Actually, no, we can't rule out the Banshee, the Jinn. We can rule out the Shade, Dione even, Goyo, Twins. Raiju not quite, because I'm pretty sure it can only hunt at the condition that there are electronics around. Obake, Onryo, because it did not block. Actually, can the Onryo only hunt? I forgot. I forgot. Definitely not ruling out the demon. And it might be. I'm just not sure about the mare because it's technically at like 60%, but I don't know if this counts as above or below 60% or equal to 60%. Because it keeps junking back and forth. So let's do something incredibly stupid, which will come to you as no surprise, most likely. Let's get some dots, run in the middle of the living room, and then if it's a Raiju, it's just gonna start like running at Mach 5, just like that. And now let's hide. If it wants to hunt even. Okay. There we go. Come downstairs. Not in the basement. Well, actually, I don't know if that was in the basement or downstairs. Wait. Wait. I have an idea. I just look at the mist. We literally just missed the ghost event. Like, oula. That would have been a setback on sanity. And we good. I think. Second dots. This time. Right at the stairs that go up. Just so that we'll hear any speed up. Ah, come on, ghost. Be fast AF. Make it easy. Make yourself a Raju. I don't think I can even tell when it's hunting most times. If you see and it starts hunting. Lock. Yeah, alright. Like, I think the ghost was right here just because it most likely blew a candle. So. What's the hunt, you absolute monkey? Ooga ooga booga booga. And you turned on the breaker? Interesting. Interesting. How annoying is that? You gonna hunt now? Getting ragey? Well, I don't know, one person that bothers. Pinky breath. Gotta brush it if ghost. Also, yeah, it's definitely pissing off the ghost. Mission accomplished. Pissed off the ghost successfully. Now, why are you not hunting? Why did you just do the breaker? So it's not a djinn, which we knew, but whatever. It could wait. Could it be a banshee though? Because it seems to be roaming around us very often, and it can, like the banshee, can early hunt and roam towards its target randomly during the game. So it could be why she seems to stick around us. Start hunting. I have a candle and I'm ready to use it. Come on. I'm starting to feel like there's some type of hidden mechanic where the ghost just won't hunt if you stay in the same corner pretty much the whole time. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. But it's not even... Yeah, okay. Well then we can rule out the Raiju. And the mining. But the fact that you turned down the breaker is kind of weird for me, still we can most likely test this out. I would go for a Banshee though, to be honest. And right at 50. The Mimic we will know with more hunts, because like, with the amount of hunts we might have, like the more hunts you have, the more it's easy to identify the Mimic, just because you usually starts mixing up the styles and get some slow and rapid ghosts, so that's how we will know. For the rest, right, so the mare, oh, actually the mare we can test with the lights on, see if it hunts by the lights being on. The Jimon is gonna be pretty much the default choice given the early hunts. And I don't think it's none of you, to be honest. Actually, wait, I'm gonna do something before going. I'm gonna make sure that I know where the breaker is. It's downstairs, okay. Okay. No hiding spots downstairs as well. I'm not sure you're gonna wash your mug in that water, but who am I to judge? Okay, now do your worst. What's the sanity like? Above 40. Let's see if it sounds now. If he does, it's gonna be interesting. That's for sure. No, what's my sanity like now? Dropped it. Fuck. Well, now it's gonna hunt anyway. Although technically it's supposed to be less active. whenever the lights are on, so the fact that if you do a ghost event, despite the fact that I turned on the lights everywhere, according to my own delusion, it makes sense that it's a Banshee. Just saying. Buzzing sound, that could be... Could be the audio setup that I have that's kind of scuffed. That's the game. I don't know if it is, because like I basically have a jack cable that goes from my PC into my headset, and then I use a splitter to duplicate the signal, in which I plug in my headset, and then I plug a jack cable into the splitter into the back of my streaming PC, so that you guys get the sound of the game as well. Got off the truck. Still hearing it or what? Yeah. Well. Yeah. I do think it's still gonna be there. I just don't know what to do about it for now, at least. Unless I like lower the sound. Yeah, well, you know. Maybe it was on purpose, player. Maybe I'm just that that's probably not. But yeah, if it bothers you too much, then I'm gonna have to look into it. Wait, so now technically there is a way we can differentiate, like if it comes down, although it's not a mimic, if it's come down to the demon and the mare, or like no we can rule out the mare by getting the ghost or getting back to 70-75% sanity. If it's a banshee or a demon, it can technically hunt. If it's a mare, it can't hunt even though we are in the dark, so if that's something we could try as well. $64, okay. Wait, actually no, it can't be the mare because I'm pretty sure the first hunt we had we weren't at or below 60 already. Let's see. Let's check this out, shall we? Okay, selective, nice. Ah, come on. I know you're tempted. And let me camp this one corner. There is another way we can do it as well with the parabolic mic. Yeah, I think that's a banshee, to be honest. Like, it keeps finding itself right around us when its room is supposed to be further away, even though it can technically roam all around here. It does it fairly often, I feel. Is that annoying? Do you wish for me to stop? For once, I'm the one poking. For once. Also did it. Okay, ghost. Mama. Ah. Well, I'm gonna have to wait. Need to accept. Actually, I'm gonna have to most likely. Now you can hear me double. Can you? Wait. Wait. What? Normally it bugs out and makes it that way. Oh, wait. Now you can hear it. And you hear me double as well. Yeah, the double host that's your penance. Deserved. And I can't even hear the music. So I don't even have to suffer through it. Only yes, I hear it. I could literally just leave it running on the stream like that. Not bothered by it. No, I had my sanity set up. Hello, text, good to see you doing good. Alright, get me. Allow me to stop this madness at once. There we go. Now I'm back to not being double, I guess. Hope you had a good week and weekend. Wait. Okay, no, it's still good. Yes, very much Hamtails. Got them on the walkie-talkie. He's the alien, that too, that's true. But yeah, that we don't talk about. And hello Bermuda, good to see you. You doing good? Hope you're well. True. Recording of me trying to play piano in real life confirmed. And he turned the breaker back on as well. What? Yeah, what I do now, I'm kind of excited for the upcoming updates and changes. And Phasmo, no matter what, will always have a special little place in my heart. So, yeah. I'm not done with this game. Now what I would like to be done with though would be this ghost. I'm just saying. The buzzing disappeared. Yeah, I feel like it depends on the intensity of the sound going through. And so if it goes high, then low, it might actually take it away, or if it stays high, it might be there. I don't know. I don't know. And I have a tile of feu. I'm being cool myself. Buzzing is everything is just bubbling. I'm doing good. Jack, hope you're doing good yourself. Although I still can't figure out whatever this ghost is at this point. I feel like a demon would have hunted by now. So I might go with Banshee. Or maybe what I can also do is drop my sanity a bunch. Just a bit so that we are right below the 60% and then the mare will be able to hunt. Because right now the Banshee is just not doing anything if it is. It's not gonna be too long of a drop. Okay, I have arrived, you monkey. And that's gonna make us fall asleep, isn't it? I'm gonna have to check my sanity on that because the fact that it hunted right as my sanity most likely crossed the 60% bar. A bit sus. A bit suspicious. Let me see. Let me see. Yeah. I think we have a mare. Because the fact that it hunts right as we cross the 60% bar, that's pretty, that is quite the coincidence. And if it's not, then it's a Banshee, but yeah. I feel like a demon would have hunted way earlier when we were in the 70s already. And now it's back here. So I can do this, I don't have to take the hunt again. And that... did not work, okay. Alright. I am smudging this ghost whether you like it or not, game. Not gonna stand in my way. Now it worked, right? Tell me it worked. Yes, okay. Okay. Let's see it. And it was an Unreal. I was gonna say I knew it, but no. So the Unreal can hunt from 60%. Like, I had a doubt on whether the Unreal could hunt from 60. Like, at least a bit earlier than the rest of the ghosts. I thought I would add as if it did not, but... fuck me, I guess. Went from 200 IQ to 0.2, and that's okay. Okay. Knew that. No matter. We shall get it still. Let's go. This map is nice because we can hide upstairs instantly or here as well, that works. Alright. Well, we had to have kind of the karma come back at us after we had the speedrun earlier. That's usually how it works. You don't get one win like that without having another loss like that, so... it is what it is. Okay, well, the first thing, that ghost is just another normie, no speed, no rev, no Diogen, no Tay, no Moroi. Let's try. Maybe let's try and get some dose in. Let's see. Wait, no. Yeah, I'm gonna take this and peel up a bit. That's gonna be for a Raichu reveal. Let's go. Let's see. Although I don't know why, but I don't feel like we're gonna get a early hunter this time. Just saying. I have a feeling it's gonna be a 50% hunter. Incoming Shayia, maybe. Maybe. Oh, we heard a sound. I guess we did, indeed. Just got the one. Well, you know, that's to represent the brain delay we are having in here. The amount of time it takes to process information. It's very wrong, yeah. Maybe it is. Maybe I've anticipated every single thing you guys were going to say this stream and pre-recorded it. And now you're basically having a simulated conversation and it's not really a conversation. How about that? Did you think about that? Probably not. It's all fake, yeah. Why do you sound like an ambulance? Is that supposed to be humming ghost? Not quite there yet. We can tell, I think, that it's not an early hunter. Ambulance ghost here. Yeah, you know, I think very highly of you guys. I anticipate very deep and meaningful thoughts every single stream to be shared. So yeah. Just like I anticipated. Yeah, terrible liar, yeah, I know. I know. Like even when I try to be legit about it, my eyes always tell me out. Like my mouth is gonna say something, but then my eyes are gonna say something else. So you like, you know, always smells a bit fishy. Smells like there's shit in the water. Wait, so the early hunters. That's about it. I think. Can I be a politician now? To be honest, I don't want to. Like, as a politician, I would may get myself fired of whatever firm I'm working with. Because I have a strong allergy to bullshit, and yeah. Well, it's not a Reju. Won't be a successful one, yeah. Most likely not. I don't think it's mailing. I'm gonna check where the breaker is. We can go and turn it on, and then if the ghost never turns it off or turns it off. If it turns it off, we know it's not a Jinn. If it doesn't, we can start considering the option. And it's all the way over there. Okay, ghost. Let's play a game. It's called If I'm a Ghost and I'm haunting this house. I'm not gonna be hunting for the next 2 minutes. That's your room, isn't it? Why did you just turn the light off? It's like you know. You suck. Yes, yes. You heard me. It's Yurei. Ladies and gentlemen. I wasn't sure it saw me, so sacrifice to do so much. Yeah. Under the pressure, just trying to turn the punch it works. I think we might have a Yurei because the doors just shut around us, but we had no ghost event. So it is quite odd, or like it happened right after the ghost event, and even then, the doors don't shut off when it's a missed ghost event, which is what we had. No, but like I wasn't sure if it saw me going into the hiding spot, so I smudged in case. Otherwise it would have come over, you know. Oh yes, absolutely a UA. Completely drained sanity wise. We can take the objectives though. Can we? Can we not? And okay, well, it's not a Jinn, that's for sure. Motion sensor, and to be honest, I'm most likely not gonna bother with the parabolic mic, but we'll see. We shall see. I have 3. To be fair though, like, my sister, whenever she comes over, she always takes a good chunk of them. But it's not all on me. But I have 3 cookies left, yes. They're kinda good, so you can blame me. I did. Such good memories to have that many cookies. Yeah, well. It's not uncommon for me to eat a few during the day and throughout. Didn't get any. Well, you know, priorities of course. Just when I see them right there, I can't resist. What I can resist is sharing them. So it is what it is. Yeah. Well, well, you can have them when it's... You can have food when it's not cookies. Let's be fair. Yeah, the game looks washed out on the stream, I think. I might have to tweak some settings. Unless it's actually more convenient for you guys. If it's a bit more clear. No clue. And here it is. You can see stuff. Wow. You can actually see a lot more than me on the stream. Because it's a lot darker on my screen. So you got that. What are you doing, Ghost? We are on a tight schedule. I am hungry as shit. Yeah. And now it's not gonna hunt on the crucifix, of course. Shit. Coming back. Did not even see me. What kind of amateur ghost is that? Can't hear me, can't see me, can't smell me. What is this ghost? Can you stop? Can you stop with the breaker? Like... Oh, I'm the ghost, I'm so funny. I don't like lights. Hey, did it do the breaker again or what? No, okay. We're gonna have words if you do, Stop. Yeah, I think it does, player. Haunted my crucifix now. Like at this point I wouldn't be surprised if we literally just heard knocking sound just because the ghost was hitting every single wall in front of it when fumbling around like that. Mr. Magoo, yes. Absolutely. Can you hunt into the crucifix instead of turning everything upside down in here? Hmm? Hmm? Let's go fell forward. Ooga ooga booga booga. Big baboon. That this ghost is. I guess now let's see if I'm the baboon. If it turns out not to be a UA. It's not a shade, that's for sure. You know what? Let's just go. I'm gonna go eat afterwards anyway. 2% sanity, as it should be. Those become louder. It's weird. Maybe if I touch some stuff under my desk. And it was a UA, let's go. I'm kind of surprised that all it took again is to like see the doors shut down, like shut off basically without having any ghost event, because normally that's how you would tell it apart. The doors shutting off in front of you, but no ghost event. But sometimes there's this weird bug where a ghost is gonna start a ghost event and cancel it instantly, but the doors are still going to shut off as if the ghost event had happened. So it can kind of be a bait and mistakenly make you miss the mark and make you vote for a UA when it was just a bug. This time it was legit. Let's go, and like I said, I'm gonna go eat. Thank you guys. Easy clap. I had to kind of redeem myself after the shit show that the last game was, but we don't talk about that one. Yeah, let me get back here. I'm gonna quit the game. Let's go. And yeah, thank you for being here. You guys, thank you for the support. Thank you again, Nostro, for the 14 months and Player for the 14 months. Like, I have a hard time believing that it's been more than a year already that we've been like having the affiliate, and then even before that, since 2021 that I've been streaming. It's kind of weird, but yeah. And noise is gone. Yeah, I think it's when I launch the game, it kind of saturates the bandwidth of the jack cable a bit more. Go get another nap. Yeah, most likely. Well, I'm gonna sleep a bit more than 3 hours. Like sometimes during the weekend I can sleep from like 10 to 12 hours just in one in one night. But yeah. And thank you, Tails. And yeah, what I was gonna say, thank you guys for being here. Thank you for watching, looking, chilling, whatever it is. I appreciate it. I will see you again tomorrow night, most likely with some Phasmo or maybe something a bit different. We'll see what I feel like playing in the moment. But again, thank you for the support. Thank you for everything and watching, looking. Yeah, I will wish you a good rest of your night, evening, day, afternoon, midday, midnight, mid-afternoon, mid-morning, early morning, late morning, early afternoon, late afternoon, late night, early night, and all the stuff like that. And yeah, thank you guys again. I appreciate you. Check out Discord to know when I'm streaming next. I will let you know about that tomorrow night. And for the next streams, have a good one, and bye bye.